Hi, and welcome to the Outsiders Podcast channel. I'm your host, The Batman. Today's date is Wednesday, January 20th, 2021. This is part 3 of the World War III series. This is an emergency broadcast report, so I'm just going to get straight to the point. We are in World War III, and China is coming to attack the United States by way of NATO, sanctioned by the deep state cabal. Communist infiltration by CCP is worldwide, including UK, US, and Georgia. Recently leaked files expose mass infiltration of UK firms by Chinese Communist Party. China is amassing tens of thousands of troops in Prince Rupert and Vancouver, Canada, under a treaty signed in late 2019 with Canada. The People's Liberation Army, or the PLA of China, has been quietly amassing military troops in Canada since the beginning of 2020, and those troops are believed to be ready for an actual military invasion of the United States. While it has long been rumored that China began massing troops and armor in southern Mexico for a similar invasion goal, word of such troops appearing in Canada only began in 2020. Those rumors were pretty much laughed off until video emerged of Chinese troops on the back road of Salt Spring Island training and marching near Vancouver, British Columbia. It turns out that the globalist and communist Prime Minister of Canada, Justin Trudeau, signed a treaty with China in late 2019. In January 2020, the Canadian Independent Press Review reported it. Under the terms of the Foreign Investment Protection Act, FIPA, a bilateral treaty ratified with China by the Trudeau government in 2019, Chinese security forces can be stationed on Canadian soil to protect vital Chinese investments without the knowledge or consent of local authorities. Canadian Independent Press reported in January 15 of 2020. One has to ask why Prime Minister Trudeau would sign such a treaty. He did so that Canada can have its own military to protect vital Chinese investments. Trudeau do not trust its own Royal Canadian Mounted Police. Are Canada's provincial police forces somehow inadequate? Or did Prime Minister Trudeau somehow find that allowing China to mass troops in his country might be beneficial to himself and the orders from the globalist cabal in which he served? According to locals in British Columbia, PLA troops are being stationed in Stanley Park, almost an entire island in Vancouver, as temporary housing until they are assigned something permanent within Canada. For months, the U.S. West Coast has been seeing ferocious wildfires that have burned millions of acres and destroyed tens of thousands of homes. Several weeks ago, earthquake guru Dutch Sense accidentally stumbled upon what appeared to be directed energy weapons being used to start and spread those fires. The video showed that U.S. satellites in space, which monitor environmental conditions in the USA, picked up literal beams in the near-infrared spectrum being fired at and into the wildfires. When those beams hit, the fires immediately grew in intensity and spread. Then, soon after, Secretary of Defense Mark Esper revealed to the American people that China and Russia have weaponized space, and he specifically mentioned directed energy weapons in his address to an Air Force conference. In just the first 2 minutes, the Secretary of Defense repeatedly tells us that China and Russia are employing asymmetric capabilities, and he flatly states they have weaponized space with dudes.
Meanwhile, in space, Moscow and Beijing have turned a once peaceful arena into a warfighting domain. They have weaponized space through killer satellites, directed energy weapons, and more in an effort to exploit our systems and chip away at our military advantage.
I'm sure all of you, at some time or another, have seen a car fire. They get to burning pretty ferociously, right? When have you ever seen a car fire that causes the wheels to actually melt? How can burning wood melt steel? It can't. The burn temperature doesn't get hot enough, but a directed energy weapon could do it. And now it looks as though that's precisely what has been happening. But why? Why would China want to start massive fires on our west coast? Simple. To chase the people out. The world knows that American citizens are armed to the teeth thanks to our Constitution's Second Amendment. Famously, back in World War II, after their attack on Pearl Harbor, a Japanese general remarked that Americans were so heavily armed that Japan would face a gun behind every blade of grass if they ever tried to invade. That, he said, was why Japan never invaded the United States. China knows this too. So they are burning us out. They're starting these fires to get rid of literally millions of Americans so Chinese troops won't face a gun behind every blade of grass. These fires are softening up the West Coast for invasion. Americans are urged to arm themselves and prepare. This is going to be a fight for our very.
Now, this isn't about containment. Don't buy that. It's about a complex new challenge that we've never faced before. The USSR was closed off from the free world. Communist China is already within our borders.